Hello everyone. Another Zelda 1 Randomizer, all boards, no swords, 2022 tournament match. Tonight we have game 1 of the Elite 8 brackets between CaptainGreen7 and chessjerk. In the background, our tracker tonight is Dark Falls. I'm Saver, and joining commentary with me today is Tracy M.
Hello everyone. Yeah, finally, we're in the Elite 8, so it means we have the Elite 8 fat flags, which means red bubbles that slow you down. It means overworld. It has screens that could be second quest, could be first quest. So lots more flute spots, a couple more bracelet spots. The poor Raft doesn't get anything new. And our bosses are now +or-4 to join our +or-4 enemies. So very interesting things have been happening in the round of 8, and we're going to see what we get here.
And tonight we get a really ugly spot. So both of our runners are going to start somewhere in the north.
That
next to a waterfall.
Really ugly.
Yeah.
So we're just going to check vanilla level 5 first and see if it gets us anything.
At this point, you might as well. It's an open cave. Well, at least the bomb prices are for once.
I mean, vanilla bomb prices. So, you know, we don't get to save a ton of money with bombs, but we're not paying 30+ rupees for them either. So, and they're right there by start. Unfortunately, we have to scroll up 4 times to get there.
Yeah. So every time you want a bomb, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go back to start. Oh man, I'm gonna have to waste 30 seconds going up.
Yeah, exactly.
Up. So both runners are going to check the waterfall. At least today we have friendly enemies on there, so they can check it. However, it's pretty useless unless you want some ha-has here and there during a race.
We do have a gambling spot there near start, so if money becomes an issue, that could come into play. Not necessarily expecting that, but and some Poles voices on the overworld in really bad spots. Oh, that's not fun. Good thing we can screen scroll around all these nasty enemies at the beginning here. Does mean that those enemies won't be in dungeons, Lionels, and the Pole's voices, so that's at least something good.
Right, as the runners are going to screen scroll through, the bunnies can also do the same thing.
Yeah, saw that earlier. Okay, medium secret, almost vanilla of 31.
For a lot of vanilla stuff. Are we going to get a power bracelet here as an armless item?
Not on the exact normal spot, and we're going to get stairs.
Huh, I was kind of expecting that to be our door repair message. It was just an old lady who really loves the power glove. I like, chessjerk takes an unfortunate death right there while trying to get to the armor spot. I like what CaptainGreen7 is doing. I think chessjerk was going to do the same thing. You go to your earliest armos first, and once you get that, you immediately book it to the next armos. Because with swordless, you kind of want something to help you progress.
Okay, there's 9. Can't do anything there.
Okay, so CaptainGreen7 is now the record holder for getting into 9 faster than me.
Okay, what do we got here? 79 rupee keys isn't too bad. Meat at 43 isn't bad if we actually need it, which is unlikely.
Yeah, I think meat could roll down to 40 rupees if I'm correct, so that is very, very low. I wonder if somebody will pick it up just to pick it up.
I mean, if we get enough money somewhere, yeah, I could see it. We do find level 6. Let's see if Captain Green decides to dig any of this. It doesn't look like it.
Ooh, Triforces. 2, 5, and 6 today.
Okay, so 5 and 6, especially 6, that's a good one. If you'd never have to go into 6, that's great. 5, you know, the bigger of the smaller dungeons. 2, you know... It's such a small dungeon, on the one hand, but you have to kill things, you can't, you know, maybe you find the item on the floor. It's kind of nice to have 1, needing the Triforce, there's 3 things you need in there, potentially, but...
Seeing how these seeds have gone lately, you're gonna have to visit every dungeon anyways.
Yeah, it sure feels that way. Oh, and hello, 8.
Level 8 at the vanilla start spot.
Yeah, Captain Green about to find that.
Ooh, a free key.
A free key.
That's kind of freaky there. Yeah, when it comes to like the large dungeons, if I find them early on without a candle, I'm like, why am I doing this? I am never going to find anything on the ground. Although, chessjerk proved me wrong.
I mean, keys are nice. He's not going to be able to get too far with that Goma on the one hand and forget what was in the other room. Nothing he can kill at the moment. Yeah, this is as far as he can go. He has nothing to kill anything with, so...
A trade-off for about 45 seconds for 1 key. Was it worth it? Maybe.
We'll find out. Captain Green gets our first take any.
The white sword is going to be anywhere between 4 hearts and 6 hearts. We don't know what it is, but most likely it's going to be useful for our swordless runners today. The chessjerk is going to check all these open spots that Captain Green already checked. He might also elect to go into the grave spot and check those along the way. While Captain Green is going to be checking all the rest of the 3 Armoses here.
Yeah, nothing there, so it's going to be probably in the woods. I think we've seen everything else.
Let's see, what would I want these guys to get? Maybe a book. Book would be nice.
Having the early maps would be certainly nice, and we don't have to worry about setting ourselves on fire quite yet, because no wand. We will need that wand at some point. Looks like chessjerk is going to go into 6, and we get to see a nice segment.
I have no idea what that is. That looks like a flat cap for some reason.
Well, we're done with 6. We can't go any further without being able to kill things, so...
Well, I guess the map is something in case you do have to revisit it. Oh, it's a boomerang! As our Armos item in the...
Oh, wow. The Armos rolling all the way down to be killed by the boomerang. It's 0 HP. That's certainly nice.
Oh, Captain Green killed the Armos?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So that means is, because... Oh, the blue Octorok died with the boomerang hit. I was gonna say...
Oh, that's really good.
First enemy you kill with, yeah, when you start the game, has a chance to drop a bomb. So if you kill the Armos, you kind of lose that chance.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think that's what Captain Green's doing now. He's trying to get his global counter to 6 and 8.
Yeah.
Well, 5 and 7, and then trying to find a bomb guy to kill. For a chance for a bomb. Question in chat, does killing an Armos increase your count? Yes it does, because it does make the kill sound. At least that's what I understand.
Unfortunately, the blue Octorok not dropping what we want. Haven't seen too many of those, but being able to kill them with one shot of the boomerang is certainly going to be nice if we can find a good place for it. Gosh, we still don't have enough money to buy those bombs.
Yeah,
oh, hello, wand.
Oh.
Okay. hello, ladder, absolutely required seat.
Oh,
and chessjerk finding the blue candle for a non-repeatable offense way down in the lower left corner.
That is one spot I always love to skip just because it's so out of the way. And usually, if you get nothing, you just waste like 50 seconds moving all the way over there. So that's kind of a big deal right now for chessjerk, especially since he's in the dead woods. He can right away start clearing out all these candle spots.
Yep.
Much sooner than Captain Green. While Captain Green, if he finds a large secret, I think once he finds a candle, he's actually going to buy it instead.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, make a gamble.
Well, so, I think, yeah, I think that's reasonable to try it there. You're so low on money anyway.
chessjerk found some any roads. One goes to the hills, one goes to the mountain, one goes to the forest, deadwoods, and another one goes to...
He just went back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see all the other ones.
If one went to the forest, I would have gave it a pretty good rating, but right now it looks kind of like, it's okay.
I believe that's a vanilla letter. Yep, that is a vanilla Quest 1 letter.
Vanilla Quest 1 letter, which normally I'd skip on, but with Elite 8 flags, you kind of want a potion in case you hit
the red bubbles. Yep, we definitely have seen runners use the red bubbles, use the potion for the red bubble curse. Stoutful is also going down to the boomerang. A lot of enemies going down to boomerang with the 0 HP. That's really nice.
Should be pretty simple to force out bomb drops.
Oh, hey, now everyone's in the take any's. Wait, are 2 of them in the Deadwoods? Well, that's not useful.
Was it 2 in Deadwoods?
Yeah, we're right. Yeah, I think that. We'll see. There's that one, and yeah, right there.
Oh, okay, there we go. Well, that's ugly.
Yeah, that's kind of useless.
Well, maybe Captain Green will go down here, check this open spot,
get that candle. Yeah. Also, red Tektites also going down to the boomerang. chessjerk hasn't even found that boomerang to actually be able to make good use of it.
Oh, that blue Octorok doesn't go down. I guess the speedy ones take a little more hits too.
Hey, bombs! We have money for bombs. We can bomb things. Okay.
Yay! Captain Green's about to get his candle, while chessjerk is not lucky with a bomb drop. I'm sorry. What do you do
try
at
again
this
up here.
point? So these runners, well, I know Captain Green, I think, checked and saw the wand.
Yes.
These runners definitely probably want that ladder ACP, but you know that level 6 is probably going to have it. Because that's
of course,
what the
because
game
why
does.
not?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Captain Green has done most of the more of the eastern checks. chessjerk has done more of the western checks.
Yeah, and the sad part is that any road does not take you to the right side. I mean, this is as right as you go for chessjerk.
Yep.
At this point, you just have to go to the forest. And I mean, he has a candle, so he's going to be burning a lot of spots along the way. I think right now the priority is to try to find either level 1, 2, or 3.
And chessjerk will want to also still find that white sword item, which in this case is a boomerang that's been pretty useful, honestly.
The overworld item, right? We don't know what the white sword item is yet.
Oh, it was the armor item. Never mind. We have not seen the white sword. You are correct.
Oh.
So both of them will be looking for that white sword item. chessjerk should be getting to that boomerang as the Armos item pretty darn soon.
Both our runners after this race are going to grab a drink and be like, why did I gamble? I lost it all. And as chessjerk loves to say,
Finally gets his heart.
gotta have your first heart.
Be nice if the runners could get to 6 before they find the white sword item. Of course, it's certainly possible that they can pick it up right now with Captain Green on 5, chessjerk on 4.
Maybe the book went as a white sword item.
Okay, our small secret at 14, so that rolled up just a little bit.
How far there's nothing trolly about the seed? It seems very friendly. It's gotta
I don't
be
know, it depends where that ladder is.
Mm-hmm. If the ladder is in level 9, I will forgive the seed.
Yeah, it may not be possible, I suppose, for the it depends on how combat block things are. There could be a scenario. Yeah, there could be a scenario where 6 is already a ladder block, so then it can't be a 9.
Oh man. Well, there goes the dream.
Even though we have the Triforce in 6 and 6 might have a useless item, the logic still accounts for being able to get to all the Triforces, whether or not they are useful or needed.
Captain Green gets his first pack of bombs, which is great.
Yay, we can bomb things.
So Captain Green is doing something that I've seen a couple of runners do. Anytime they know their global counter is going to drop a bomb, they kill an enemy, and then they immediately reset their console. And when you do that, your global counter goes back to 0, so your next enemy will be like a bomb drop, or can be a bomb drop.
Yeah, that's probably the magic sword. Could be the white sword item. I have actually yet to see the bombs plus be the white sword item, but you can't tell because until you have 6 hearts and can't pick it up. Or until you find it elsewhere.
That was very confusing.
I bet.
For the most part, you just think, nah, that didn't happen. Until you see the second one, you're like, oh, shoot. Then you start revisiting everything.
Yeah, but as you can see, Chester checking some of these normal Quest 1 overworld spots and things not burning or bombing because of the mixed quest overworld.
We found level 5 on Captain Green's side, while chessjerk finds a heart that Captain Green does not currently have. Which is interesting. I don't know where Captain Green found that level 5, but we are immediately ladder locked unless we can bomb up or down from here to progress, which is very possible. Close to the forgotten spot is level 5.
Those blue Lionels. Okay, let's see if we can get in.
Forgotten spot with level 3? Wow.
With blue Lionels, and you have to go into it without. Yeah, so we'll see. I expect to go.
Large secret in the forest.
That's not too bad. That's like, I mean, it rolled up, so that's good. Let's see if these keys. Yeah, it looks like the keys have decided to roll up too.
chessjerk found both of them back to back. Ooh.
Oh, immediate mugger. Oh, that's so bad.
Captain Green, why didn't you give up your bombs? I mean,
it sounds like a terrible thing.
So chessjerk picking up his 6th
First to
heart.
6, so he's gonna be able to pick up that white sword item when he sees it.
Somewhere probably in Death Mountain behind a power bracelet spot.
And Captain Green is now up to 6.
So
We'll
both
also be able to. Okay, so it looks like we can get through this room. We're just gonna have to reset it a few times to kill all the wall masters. And it looks like Captain Green is gonna go ahead and kind of double duty this and kill the Keys on the one side and the wall masters on the other side.
As much as you can do at once is always better, for sure. But it's so nice that these enemies are actually dying to a candle as opposed to needing like bombs, for instance.
And of course,
Oh boy. chessjerk purchasing a blue ring with all that cash, saying, I
Wow.
don't need that cash at all. I don't need bait. I don't need arrows. I don't need keys.
that's
Come
a very
on.
early purchase. So he's gonna have that extra defense for a while. We'll see. We'll see if that pays off wherever the red ring shows up, if it does show up.
The red ring shows up immediately. Ow.
I mean, that's usually what happens, right?
Hey, if that
The game
happens
knows.
every time, then I would do it every single time. It's kind of like the arrows. If you purchase the arrows, you get silvers. I'll do it every single time if I get silvers immediately.
Not looking good for. Well, okay, so that key door there may allow us to get around the mugger room. And
Oh,
Captain
man.
Green hoping that he can get a key from these keys here.
He's having a key? No.
Get a map instead.
I think he might be blocked there.
Yeah, he can't go any further. But the good news is, if he's looking at the map. Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna go bomb to. Yeah, I guess you'd have to be able to bomb to the left here. The good news is that mugger room is not gonna be necessary because that room. You see it to the south there, the one that was key locked for him.
Yep.
He can get to it with a key with a single key instead of spending however many keys the mugger wanted.
Exactly. Well, I forgot how many muggers there are. It's either 2 or 3 inside the game, so who knows? Maybe they'll steal a couple more bombs or keys later. Unfortunately, there is no key drop in this room, so if Captain
You might be
Green
able. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh wow, I completely forgot that trick existed. Oh my god,
Very,
I forgot
very
that
well
existed. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see what he killed to do it even. Oh, hey, nice. The Zola.
He just dropped a bomb next to the wall, and because that wall opened, it counts the same as if like a shutter door opening, so he could command a key.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
I always thought
not
like
seen that
you had to
before.
be on a precise pixel to get that done, but that was beautiful to see.
But yeah,
Chessjerk
those-
is still looking for something to do.
We got more wall masters. We're gonna stun them and bomb them, and
We do not have a staircase item.
are we sure that he got all of them? Because that clock can do weird things.
He did wait a little bit while stunning those
Okay.
wall masters, so I would assume so. So you need a key to go down this level 3, and it just so happens Captain Green does have one key.
But yeah, we do. Even the red moblins also going down. Like, look at all these enemies are going down to the boomerang.
So friendly. I want my 12 HP blue Wizrobes, my 8 HP orange Wizrobes.
I mean, we haven't seen those enemies yet, and even if they roll down, I mean, you can't kill them with the boomerang, so.
12 HP blue Dark Nuts. I'm just waiting for it. Something has to give for the seed. It's way too nice for these 2 runners.
Well, the keys aren't dying.
I mean, that's a little troll, yeah, but not too much. Oh my god, everything dies in one hit.
And there's a really good chance that that room above there is the item room.
Unfortunately, because Captain Green does not have repeatable offense, he's going to have to go with the ye old candle strats, or
Yeah.
just bomb them all. There's 2.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, if this many, I would, switching to bombs makes a lot of sense.
Especially since you can force a bomb on any of these enemies that die to a boomerang. Oh,
And you
it's
get
just
get a key out of it. And that key, he's probably going to use it just to continue down south here.
This level 3 is not being nice. It says, here's a free Triforce, but you want my item? Get out of here. Ooh, chessjerk, forcing a bomb off of blue Octorok, I believe. Very well done.
Okay, this could be the item room.
Oh, I thought it was free. But no. Just a couple.
Still could be in that room that is blocked off by a key and by the mugger room. Okay, here it is.
I don't know where. Ooh!
There's ladder. Okay, so that means we can pick up the wand. And Captain Green probably going to go ahead and pick up this Triforce so he never has to come back here again.
Wow. So advantage Captain Green until Chessjerk goes to the forgotten spot, I would say. But then again, a red candle might exist here, or a bow. But then again, Chessjerk is kind of poor because of that blue ring. We'll see how that affects things moving onwards.
Yeah, and of course, the problem with 2, as I was talking about, we might be able to find the item just sitting on the floor. But we might have to kill the enemies to see it. And with only the blue candle and bombs, it could take a while.
Shit, with these Hershey Kisses not going down. In
yeah. With only 4 bombs,
I mean, you got to do it at this point. I think it's 20 minutes in. You got nothing to your name other than a kill and the boomerang. Ooh, good double
got 2
kill
there. Nice.
As long as that counted, because Chessjerk did kind of leave kind of quick there. It did.
Floor heart?
He smelled out that heart. He knew what he was doing.
Here are your wizards. Even if these guys would go down in 1 bomb, we're probably not killing them with 4. Although maybe. We're just gonna leave that room for now. Oh hey, and we got bubbles and likes. Yeah, that's some nasty rooms here. Oh, hello, Triforce that we don't need.
This is what I was looking for. I just hope like that blue wizard room is required to get the item, which is like the bow or something. As CaptainGreen7,
I don't know. This room's pretty bad too.
CaptainGreen7 finally has his wand, and what is he gonna do with it now? Does he go back into 8?
8 would not be a bad choice. It is 2 items. It is a Triforce that we need. But he might do some additional overworld exploring first. You know, he could look for the white sword item, get a little bit more money, maybe buy some arrows if he finds them.
Yeah, so when Captain Green starts going to the forest to the left of here, he's going to get his double 100 secret, and he's going to be very happy about that. Chessjerk decides, I'm going to burn myself alive while running through a like just to steal a key he has to go to a mugger room that wants his keys.
And that one looks required. I just leave level 2 for a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
You might never have to go back, but you know, if the item's behind there, you might need it. If the item's not behind there, or if the item's just trash, then
I wonder if Chessjerk is thinking, what if the ladder was behind there and I just ran away from that? You never know.
This early you can't give up a bomb and you can't give up those keys.
You can't. What now?
Yep, we're gonna get a potion for Captain Green because he has 6 hearts, so he knows he can get the white sword item. Yeah, this is a thing we've seen a lot of runners do here, in this round especially.
Yeah, I tried that yesterday and I died like once or twice, and I'm like, okay, back to my picking up every heart I see.
Fair enough. With this much money, you could, in the letter, you could easily buy potions, but might need that money for other things. Might need to buy keys. Might need to. Let's see. This is definitely the magic sword bomb upgrade. And Chester going back into 6. I was about to say 9. That would be wrong.
Oh, because maybe he thinks this is the item.
This could be the item room right here. I mean, I think it's reasonable to try this. We'll see what these how much HP these dark nuts have, or at least if they go down to a bomb. He's gonna try and group them up at least a little bit. Okay, they go down to 1 bomb. So yeah, you wanted beefy red dark nuts. You didn't get them. Maybe the blue ones.
Don't worry, this isn't the item staircase. It can't be.
Too easy?
Too easy.
Captain Green going into 2.
He's thinking about it. It's like, do I really have to go in here? I'll pass for now. Oh wow, we do have an item.
Oh, okay. It's a heart container, and Chessjerk will be happy because he likes hearts.
Oh, I swear, Chessjerk just has a nose for it. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, he's done with 6. Like, that's it. You're done.
Never
I mean,
come
that's the
back.
best. Yeah, that's the best part about finding that heart. Honestly, is that it was in the second room.
Yeah, second room. You already have the Triforce in it. Goodbye. Never see you again.
Yeah, and Captain Green finding 2, going back into 2. Gonna see the same mugger room. I mean, it's still possible that the item could just be in one of these wizard rooms, this blue wizard room, or the next one with the likes and the bubbles.
Less likely, but as a commentator, I would really like to see it. Oh, so Captain Green is using pause strats? Interesting. I didn't know Captain Green uses pause strats.
Well, he might. I mean, I know Fred recently added the ability to turn the select swap and pause back and forth whenever you want, which I think is really neat. So yeah, so runner that wants to use pause strats can do so just by changing it on the in the menu.
Never heard of such a feature. That's impossible. Huh?
Yeah, we're glad we have the wand here. We're stuck in a like, and this is where his exploration ends because we're not going to give up 2 keys. Or actually, I mean, 2 keys is not even that high. It could be a lot worse. But there are better places to go.
Yeah.
I've seen like 5 keys on those mugger rooms. Like 2 is nothing compared to.
Who has ever given 5 actual keys to a mugger? I think that's
I
ridiculous.
can't imagine doing that.
Like even
you hope to come, you hope to come back with the any key, and then it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think that should be like a 1 to 3 kind of thing, or maybe 2 to 3 kind of thing. That would be a little bit nicer. So we are missing what? Level 1 and level 4 and level 7.
Yeah, 1, 4, and 7. We've seen everything else, I believe.
We have not seen the white sword item, so
nope, we have not.
1, 4, 7, or the white sword item can be behind the raft recorder or power bracelet.
Okay, yeah, we get double blue rings this seed.
We just want to be ghosts for the seed, you know?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. You have all this money. You don't have a bow yet to use your arrows. You're gonna lose money because you're gonna right here. We just lost seven rupees. I still haven't seen what the actual amount is because every time they've hit a door repair shop, they've had few enough that's gone to 0.
Exactly. I never pay attention to how much. All I know is, oh man, I got mugged.
Yep.
So what happens? You like burn down a bush and some old lady like jumps you and steals like $25 or something from you?
Well, sometimes you don't even burn anything down, you just walk in the door. Good news for chessjerk, he's found level 3.
Good job, chessjerk. Now, he has 3 keys, so he's not going to be not as blocked as Captain Green was, but either way, he will find his keys required to move on and find that ladder eventually. I swear he has the nose for these hearts.
Yeah, he might actually open the door in that room below the mugger room, since he has the key to do it.
Don't give it up. He's like, I need to escape. This old man is threatening me. I'm just gonna astral project myself out of here. And lo and behold, I'm away. So I'm kind of surprised that Captain Green is not going into level 8, having the wand in hand.
Wand and blue ring, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we know we don't have to worry about Pole's voices, so the bow isn't nearly as valuable in terms of just dungeons and such. There we go. He's going into 8.
He heard me and he was like, "Oh shoot!"
Yeah,
Stop yelling at me. I'm going.
It's 2 items. Of course, we need the bow in this room here. So of course, unless we can bomb the wall to the left there.
At least it was nice and early. You just up and aim. Okay, no harm, no foul.
So forget what I said about the bow not being valuable. It's still, I mean, obviously it's always valuable, hard required item, but it might be hard required to get through 8. We'll see if he can bomb one of these other walls.
Yeah, as a runner, I think I'm the only person who always thinks one important item is always 9. Try to sniff out the other 2 when possible. The wand and say the bow, for instance.
Yep.
Most runners like chessjerk and Captain Green are probably going to be checking like all the tiny dungeons. Oh, level 1 you have to check, level 2 you have to check. So they might revisit that level 2, unless they stumble upon both of their items pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean the interesting part about 2 though is You have a couple rooms that are going to be pretty nasty to do without either a bomb upgrade or really a bomb upgrade, or you have, if you don't have the any key, you're spending a bomb or a couple keys in order to. That's an 8. But you're definitely spending resources to get through that mugger room if you don't get the any key. So, whereas normally I think 2 is something that runners go back to really quick. I wonder if that's going to still be the case with this particular level 2.
I don't know. Right now I can't see them. I see them moving everywhere else because right now nothing's really blocking them. They have the ladder, they have the wand. The only thing that really could block them is maybe keys at this point. Of course, some kind of overworld blockage, but still.
Oh yeah.
The story
we do still have an overworld blocked dungeon, and it's going to be one we have to go to because we've seen 2, 5, and 6, and those are the Triforces we started with.
So even if they get the recorder, that's not going to help them find it.
And this could be an item room, but we have a Goma without a bow, so
I think Captain Green just came from a transport there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Then it can't be an item.
Yeah,
it is guaranteed to be a staircase, though.
that would be kind of nice. You take a staircase from one room to the other, and then you go backwards. Like, hey, it's an item.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be interesting.
Be a nice glitch, that's for sure.
Oh, hey, we can bomb down, and then we can grab this bombs on the way back. No, we're not going to kill that. Yeah, that's not the Triforce. We have the compass, and it can't be an item room, so we're going to just leave. Chessjerk. Yeah, he's going to do the same thing that Captain Green did, and he's going to go all the way up to this peninsula. This is not where the item is. Has he not been checking with the Chessjerk? Your boomerang. It kills these guys in one shot.
Sometimes you're just so set in your ways like me. It's like, do you know these enemies have 2 HP? They're gonna roll up to like 4 or something. You gotta bomb them. But...
and we don't get to... Yeah, and just like Captain Green before him, not gonna test that manhandler.
No point to.
We can have the super... I know we call it the super manhandler if you have to use 2 bombs. If it rolled up all the way to +4, does it become a super duper manhandler?
the super duper triple manhandler. That's the run away as quickly as possible, or give me all your bombs, please.
Yeah.
It's such a funky boss, especially for like the original game for level 3, having that as a boss. It's like, how do you expect a normal person to beat that?
Yeah,
using like a sword.
Yeah, so a 118 bomb upgrade there. Having just bought the blue ring, Captain Green cannot afford that. He does, however, find a recorder, which could be required. We do have somebody said 11 extra spots we get to check.
Yep.
So that very well could be our overall block item. Also could be required to get through a dungeon with a dig dogger.
So far we haven't seen any of those, but you never know.
Yeah, definitely have seen seeds where you don't see any of any given boss. Like you don't no guarantees you see. You always see bosses, but sometimes you don't see certain ones.
It'd be kind of cool if Fred makes like a flag where every single room in level 9 is a boss. And just mixes every boss possible.
Why would you want that?
It's level 9, you gotta make it fun.
On the other hand, if there are bosses in every room, you only have to kill them once. You never have to. So once everything's dead, I get you want the respawning.
Max HP as well, you know?
So far, we've gotten 1 item out of 8.
I think Captain Green is satisfied with that.
No, we got the door, so the block will open the door and give us the Triforce. I would expect him to at least go up and check these 2 rooms.
Yeah, just while you're here, you might as well. Wow, up to 10
key for key. Okay, we're good.
So you know that.
Yeah, he could totally go back and get that do that mugger room with this many keys. It's still not like great.
Not great feeling. Well, at least we know that there wasn't a staircase up there, so we can only assume that Captain Green probably stole the Triforce.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like...
No, he did not.
I think he's just going as far as he can in this little area, and we'll grab the Triforce once he's done doing this extra little bit of exploring.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to revisit this area since it's kind of far away from start. Just want to clear it out and get it out of your mind.
He's checking his map to see if he's gotten everything. Chessjerk, meanwhile, gets his ladder, which for him means he will be able to go pick up the wand. Unfortunately, that bomb upgrade pretty far from the entrance of this dungeon, so I don't see Captain Green coming back for this ever.
Nah. As much as Boof would want them to go back, there's no chance.
Yeah, there's a room to the left here. Let's see if we can bomb into it. We cannot.
So that means it's segmented. You have to take another staircase to get over there. So Captain Green already found one set of staircases, so I have not seen where the other set would have been. It has to be somewhere down here. Well,
I imagine he would grab this Triforce here, and then if he wants to go back in for the item, he'll go back in. Because at this point, he's explored everything near the Triforce. It would probably just up A anyway, so you might as well let the Triforce put you back to start anyway. Yeah, and there, he's going right back in.
I'm a little confused as to what chessjerk was doing. So I was going to comment, because chessjerk picked up the ladder in 3, I can imagine he would immediately book it for the wand. But that also means he's going to skip out and finding level 5 early. That's right next door to level 3. So if level 5 has like an important item, that might be interesting to see what happens.
And there's the other end. We have a book. So
why would you
one
pick
vanilla
up a
item.
book? Why would these runners pick up a book?
We want maps. We like maps.
These seeds give us the maps for it. So we have to burn our souls in order to reveal the truth about the dungeons.
Pretty much, yeah.
One of these days, I'm just hoping that fire goes away from the book.
I wonder if when the developers created A Link to the Past, people complained about the flames hurting them in this game. They said, "Okay, we're gonna change it. We'll let the flames not hurt you anymore, but we'll have bombs hurt you instead." Because for whatever reason, it's switched between the two games.
Actually, that'd be interesting in Zelda 1. That if you try to drop a bomb and you're in the smoke explosion of it, you actually take 4 hearts.
Oof, that'd be horrible.
I'd hurt myself more with the fire than bomb.
On the other hand, if it would allow you to bomb jump over the ladder spots, that wouldn't be so bad.
Some fancy tricks. So Captain Green is going to be putting that recorder to use, trying to see if we can find our what he thinks right now is our recorder locked dungeon, but who knows? We might actually have a recorder locked white sword, or back into the raft and power bracelet hunt we go.
Okay, so this is interesting. chessjerk back in 2.
Is he going to go up from here and use 1 key? Ooh, he is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Couldn't he have just bombed into here? Because level 2 usually means you can bomb any wall. And I think there were some adjacent walls to here.
Yeah, we definitely didn't use that key before. So I'm a little surprised he used it here.
We'll see what happens. Maybe this will pay off big for chessjerk. Maybe the any key will be here. And then he can pay that mugger room, even though if he got the any key, he wouldn't have to go there anymore. Oh, we do have a recorder spot in the grave.
That was the any key just sitting there. Huh! How did we miss that the first time? I guess we went up the other column.
Yeah, nobody took that.
No, yeah, they went up the next... Yeah, because they bombed. They didn't open that key door. And chessjerk heading into 8. So I don't know if Captain Green is going to come to... back to level 2 anytime soon. Now, the any key is always an interesting item, because...
Ooh, even with that blue ring, Lionel swords hurt.
Yeah, so that even... I mean, Captain Green with 9 keys. I've definitely seen seeds where one runner goes into level 9 with the any key, and the other goes into 9 without it. And because the runner without the any key is forced to work around the key doors, they find the paths faster. So things can happen.
That's why I love about level 9. Anything could happen. Could be magical staircases all around. It could be don't take the key doors. It could be take all the key doors. It could be just bomb everything. Could be just not bomb everything. I
mean, honestly, as a viewer, that's the best part about this particular randomizer is it's really not over until we figure out level 9. You know, you're not walking into a Ganon's Tower where everything is exactly the same for both runners and everything's well known and,
That's exactly why I love this randomizer. It's just like anybody has a shot at it. There's no
Okay, this person's way too far ahead at the end.
Oh, hi, Red Candle.
Ooh. Red Candle up on Death Mountain open spot as our white sword item. I mean, it doesn't really help us, but I mean, it's right in your face. You might as well just pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. We've got the repeatable offense already with the wand, but yeah, the Red Candle, it's still a nice thing to have.
As
Gives you
chat points
options.
out, that the red candle is pretty good for candle boosting through like red bubbles
Yes.
and enemies. Huh, I never really thought about that. That is interesting. But if it's down in a staircase, I would probably still ignore it.
Okay, by the way, 24 on the door repair. That's a pretty hefty door repair.
It's hefty, but I mean, look, these two afforded a blue ring. They got 76, 79 rupees each. They're rich. They can support it.
Chessjerk also unable to buy the bomb upgrade.
I still think that there should be a shop where you can sell a heart for 50 rupees. Like, you give blood and, you get
There you go.
bag of money. So, chessjerk, I think, is going to find his Triforce here. Will he get Y-forced? No. chessjerk, there was a shutter door there. We know that's not going to be a staircase.
Yeah. I mean, it's natural to do that anyway. Okay.
I do it all the time,
about
so.
Muscle memory is a thing.
Yeah. Once you see some room that looks like a staircase, I'm still pushing it until and then later I'm like, oh, that's why it didn't happen.
Like, chessjerk hasn't found his recorder yet, it looks like. So he's got a little bit more to dig. The recorder was fairly on path for Captain Green, so missed it and would have to go back for it.
Right, but so far the recorder hasn't unlocked anything new.
Hasn't done anything. Looks like chessjerk's just gonna grab the Triforce. He has both items to look for.
Will he go back?
And let's see if he goes back in.
What's the next play? If not, level 5, really. It's the only one they have left on the table. So you have to go back in, I think, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's going to be some kind of... It would be really awesome if chessjerk finds a power bracelet also in this dungeon. That
well,
would
he
give
can't.
it this race.
We can't. We found the book in the recorder already. It's not here. Power bracelet is elsewhere.
So, it would be amazing if it does 3
Oh
items.
yeah, if he got the third item. That would be amazing.
So now both runners have a book to read, but they don't know how to read it because they're both illiterate. I don't know. According to our old man, they can't read Hylian either, so...
Yeah, we're starting to run out of flute spots for Captain Green, so it may not be the flute.
I just realized...
I confess, I don't have every single flute spot memorized on the second quest. As much as I played second quest more, well, I was one of those rare kids that like to play second quest more than first quest. Like, once you find a door repair, you never go back to it type thing, in vanilla.
Well,
that's our large secret. So, I mean, if Captain Green wanted to go back into 8 and buy that bomb upgrade, he could. I don't think he's going to.
Well, right now, if he's checked every single recorder spot, and he knows that he needs either the power bracelet or the raft, he might go back into level 8, searching for that second item, might actually still pick up.
He still has... Okay, we still have both items at 8. Two feels like a 2 would be 2 or 5, right?
Yeah.
And Captain Green hasn't seen the container heart in the first room of 6 or the second room of 6, so he might go back into there. Well, we're gonna go to 5. Okay.
I'm assuming he'll go to 5, then 2, and then 6, and realize, oh, the item is right here.
Can we bomb up? Yes, we can.
chessjerk is staring that bomb upgrade in the face, saying, "Oh man, if I only had like 11 more rupees."
Yeah.
If he can kill like 20 enemies, he might be able to afford that bomb upgrade. Without getting hit, of course. No, you got hit. Oh, there's a 5er. He's getting closer to that bomb upgrade.
Oh, very squishy manhandler. And this could be the item? No, it's not.
chessjerk has found both items in level 8.
Okay, did he get... Yeah, he's already gotten the book. He got them out in a different order.
Is he going to find a third item in 8? That I keep referencing.
Yeah, if he goes back in looking for that third item, I would have to question his ability to play this game.
I'm talking about the bomb upgrade, obviously.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have it. He still needs more money for that.
Yeah.
And that shoot room means that if we want to get around this spot, we're going to have to use a key. And Captain Green, oh, hi, Triforce that we don't want. And we're going to try very hard not to pick up.
chessjerk is probably going to find level 5 right now and probably going to do the same play. He's gonna
Yeah,
search level 5.
that was predictable.
Yeah.
That Y-Force was completely predictable.
That's why you pause around. Pause dance.
Okay, going back in.
So this Goma is blocking 2 of our rooms to the left. Swear, I know that heart was in the way for chessjerk, but I still swear he sniffed it out. He knows. How does the heart smell like? I don't even know. I don't want to know.
Okay, so let's see if it looks like Captain Green is just gonna go through this door. He knows that room's a transport. Go west, except that we can't. We can only go east. Looks like he's gonna set up a count though here.
Maybe there's a hidden room on the west that Fred programmed in. Will we see the Y-Force? No, chessjerk's like, I'm out of here! So long, Sepis.
Yeah, but he hasn't seen the shoot room. And now he sees the shoot room.
I'm going back in! Or does he just leave and say, no, he's still going back in.
Well, he's got slightly more knowledge because, again, wait, no, because he hasn't done the flute checks at all, so a little bit less knowledge in that sense, but in terms of what dungeon items are where, he knows the 2 item, he knows the 6. Captain Green hasn't gotten the item from either one of those dungeons. Ugh. Well, fortunately, that can't be a push block, so we just walk away.
If you can ignore those blue whiz robes, then it's always good. So, wait, Captain Green, I believe, bombed the old man for the 10 count?
Yeah, but he doesn't have a bomb left to use it.
No, he used his bomb on the old man, I think.
Yeah, he did, but he has no bombs left. So
yes, but if you hit some or kill something 9 times or hit the old man 9 times and use a bomb on the old man, you do effectively store a bomb on the next enemy you kill.
Any enemy? You don't have to kill them with a bomb?
You don't have to kill them with a bomb. They just
I
think they just have to drop something. So right there, Captain
Green
we
saw it
here. The enemy.
There we go.
Well done.
Learn something
basically
new.
Stores a bomb. Yeah, thank you for that clarification. chessjerk, use that key. Find that item.
Well, chessjerk doesn't care about keys.
Exactly. You just stick the any key in the key door, and all of a sudden the any key breaks. Just imagine it's a randomizer when the any key breaks.
Okay, so Captain Green setting up another count there.
Beefy orange whiz robes. And chessjerk goes down to 0 bombs and is not rewarded with a staircase.
Oh, there we go. There's that bomb force.
All these forces from Captain Green. They're beautiful to see. And Captain Green's gonna get the same news that this is not gonna push after he kills everything. But here's a bomb, you know. Go up to max.
Yeah, he came out with more bombs than he started with, so that's good.
Where is this item? Oh, don't tell me it's to the left of this one room. I think it's to the left of this one room and you need to bomb into it. Oof. Unless the Goma is holding the item. So right now, if I was chessjerk, I'd be like, that room has nothing. I didn't just walk away from the item room because I had no bomb. The Goma's blocking it. Will he be right? We'll see. Meanwhile, chessjerk is going to start checking all these recorder spots that Captain Green already checked. And he's going to find out that, nope, that recorder ain't going to help us here.
I think there's one more wall. Oh, there's the key door here. So Captain Green going to use that key. And this is definitely not the push block room. But he can grab a key refund, so at least there's that. Since he does not have that any key that chessjerk has yet.
Sitting at 8 keys, I'd be pretty comfortable not caring about the any key right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just, we'll see if Captain Green, I guess his best choices at this point are going back into 1, or we haven't found 1, going back into 2, back into 6. Both of them will lead to the items fairly quickly if you look in the right place.
So doesn't that mean this level 5 must give us the item we need?
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh my god, no, the shoot room. This is the last room we can check. And
This is a push block with the beefy red whiz robes.
We're gonna get our power bracelet here, I think. Oh jeez.
And Captain Green trying to get an optimal position for these. Because he
Yeah,
doesn't have that many bombs.
Yeah, Orange's robes take 2 bombs to kill. But he has more than enough. They start
Okay.
to cooperate.
There we go. And let's see what the item is. It is the
A
raft. Well, it is an overall block item.
It is. So I think our next progression has to be that raft.
Yeah,
Imagine-
I think you're right.
Imagine it's both raft spots that have our dungeons.
I mean, I don't know what we have left that isn't behind raft or power bracelet. I won't say for sure because I'm not tracking along with these guys, but
Nah,
I feel
but
like we've seen most of the overworld.
I think we've seen most of the record spots from Captain Green. I wonder if any one of them are going to do a recorder. So far, there's no good recorder spots to work on. We got level 4 in the raft spot. In your
Ew,
start.
nice little segment down there. That's just not fun.
What is that? Level 1?
So if you look at the
With 2 more?
left side, looks a lot like vanilla level 3 for
Also, the eagle of
um,
level 1.
yeah.
It's like the vanilla level 1 and 3 had a tumor on its hand or something. And lost its leg.
Actually, so I'm seeing like a dodo bird, and that little segment down there is
I see.
what we don't
Yeah, I
want.
see
You don't want to be under a bird because of. I will trying to use some more some family friendly words for what I'm seeing there.
It's a present.
Yeah, present. That's a good one. Also, we have another segment here because Captain Green tried to bomb down in that manhandler room and could not. So there's those 2 rooms might be segmented off. I'm not sure if he tried to bomb in from that room down to the left there.
We know level 4 normally doesn't have any segments, so...
Right.
And the one
so
staircase that we found goes into the little present down below.
right, we've seen the Triforce, so the one down below spot. Unless that one little part of the beak is actually segmented off, it's guaranteed to go to that one room. Well, that's not going to have our item.
Yeah, are we going to go to the neck? No, we're just going to go into the brain. Alright. We're going to blow up the brain and go into the neck.
Another heart container. Wow, these heart containers have been pretty free this seed.
Yeah, and both of these runners, even with a white blue ring, are not avoiding these hearts. So it's kind of nice to see for once.
Well, I mean, chessjerk doesn't avoid hearts in particular.
I've seen him give up a heart before. That
I mean,
broke my heart.
maybe that's why he has to have hearts so he can give them up instead of giving up his other items.
That's my whole shtick. I have hearts and I give them to muggers. Duh. I mean, it is...
Meanwhile, chessjerk finds level 1. I did not see where he was to find that.
Huh.
And he doesn't have that raft yet, so... I wonder if this is a flute spot that we didn't see on Captain Green's side.
It was in Death Mountain. I was wondering if Captain Green checked the recorder spot in Death Mountain, but I guess he didn't. Wow, so recorder did block something. So we have 2 levels blocked by some kind of item. Captain Green's almost done here. If he doesn't find a power bracelet in 4, I'm assuming he's gonna book it to the next raft spot. And then,
Oh, for sure.
and then nothing's gonna be there. I wonder if level 1 is gonna have our power bracelet.
Just a blue boomerang. Okay, Captain Green likes blue boomerangs, picks it up. Is
Ooh, pick up
gonna
the blue boomerang.
go pick up the Triforce here. Yeah, I hope this isn't a mistrack on Captain Green's side.
I really hope not. I really hope not.
Because everything else that chessjerk's done that he hasn't are things that, any keys, nice to have, but not hard required. Certainly doesn't need that container heart out of level 6. But level 1, he does need the Triforce out of, and very possibly will need the item, well, almost certainly will need the item out of.
Chessjerk's almost done clearing this whole entire level 1. We still haven't found one item.
Well, there's
So
our
chessjerk's-
Triforce.
The Triforce is on the ground with enemies, so Chessjerk's
Yeah, this should
thinking,
be a push block. But first, we have to kill all the wall masters, because of course we have to kill all the wall masters. By the way, in the meantime, chessjerk back up to 255 rupees and Captain Green up to 230. So,
Oh, we're gonna see a recorder! Yes!
Nice.
Was it useful? Oh, that was a nice recorder by Captain Green. Going to level 3 and
Oh, here's one. Okay.
oh,
It was just a bomb spot that, I guess chessjerk maybe hadn't done all of Death... Neither one had done all of Death Mountain, clearly, because, this is here.
and as chat's pointing out, we have found the power bracelet in 1 on the floor, but we somehow missed it.
I mean, it's very... we don't have the sound on chessjerk, so we didn't hear the sound of it. And red ring.
Red ring. Nice.
It was very easy to miss picking that up.
The chessjerk is now has both items out of 1. Probably found the heart because he can smell hearts a mile away. It's gonna pick up the Triforce, and he's probably gonna start booking it to the power bracelet spots to find our final level, which is level 7. Although he doesn't know about level 4, so he might be thinking level 4 is also power bracelet blocked.
I mean, I imagine he'll check all the power bracelet spots first, and then he'll go in, and then go back into, where was it? 5 to get the raft to go to level 4.
Or is he are they both gonna start checking Death Mountain first? I guess that's the play. Chessjerk has full bombs, might as well. I'm assuming Captain Green would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I think Captain Green's done some of this. I'm not sure.
They're turning me into a liar. Now I know how Booth feels.
And Captain Green continuing to pick up keys. Like, keys have just not been a problem in this seed.
Oh, chessjerk buying the 43 rupee meat.
I mean, you got money to spend. I'm surprised neither... Well, have we... I was supposed to say I was surprised no one's bought arrows, but I don't think we found an arrow shop.
I can't remember seeing an arrow shop.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing any arrow shops yet.
It might be the rare shop somewhere.
There's a good chance it is the rare shop and we just haven't found it. And it could be required that we find it depending on where those silvers are.
So we know that one important item is going to be in level 9, I think. Yeah, one important item has to be in level 9 at this point. Either the bow or
missing
the
bow
silvers.
and silvers, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we have the bomb upgrade, the bow, and the silvers missing. One of those will be in 7. The other 2 will be in 9. There's that heart.
I've always wanted to see both of them in 9. I think I've seen something like that once where like the bow and the wand was in 9.
Wow, that'd be pretty amazing.
But I have never seen like the bow and arrow yet. That would be a fun 9. Like I said, remember when we started out this seed? It was so nice to our runners. They got everything they wanted. Here's a wand, just get a quick ladder, which is like your first or second dungeon. We still haven't found like the big troll, other than, oh well, raft blocks something and power bracelet blocks something. That's just normal stuff.
We still haven't seen the second raft spot.
For real? Oh, if level 7's in that raft spot, oh, I feel bad for chessjerk. Because he has 7 power bracelet spots to check on the overworld, and that's gonna cut out a lot of time.
Granted, one's right at start, so that one won't take long.
And it's still like, 10 seconds. Every second counts when you're up against these runners. Wow, you've done it. Now get out of my house.
Okay, Captain Green with the 7 Triforce. No, sorry, the 1 Triforce now needs to just find 7. We'll see if he goes back to either of the dungeons that he doesn't have the items of. He still doesn't have the knowledge of 6, doesn't have the knowledge of 2. Looks like he's gonna do some Death Mountain clear that he hadn't done earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think chessjerk fully cleared this either. For Death Mountain. So if 7's up here, that would be really interesting.
We are near one of those power bracelet spots too.
Oh yeah. Actually, that helps because now we can just check it off our list once we get there. chessjerk is praying, hoping that this power bracelet spot will give him something. Although he's going the wrong way. But he's gonna he's gonna do a screen scroll.
He'll screen scroll here, and well, he'll do these other checks first, I guess. But
he'll do everything that we are not saying. Hey, he found the arrows.
Hey, arrows!
Might as well. He got so much money. So you know the
Oh,
next thing they're
Captain
gonna
Green
find.
might have. Yeah, we might have seen that on Captain Green's side because he was up here because we had the vanilla letter.
Right. Next thing they're gonna find is a bomb upgrade. It's like, where'd all my rupees go?
Okay, so it looks like the Vanilla Quest 2 power bracelet spot for the letter is not moving. Oh, he's gonna push. Okay, wait. Nope. Looks like nope.
Nope. So I think the only one we haven't seen yet is the second quest arrow spot.
Which would be where you would get the magic sword in Quest 2.
Yep. I never understood how that hint was supposed to say, oh yeah, it's above this screen. Like, how am I supposed to know that? Oh, it's above this screen. I'm on this screen. Well, what am I supposed to do? Push everything and anything I see? Shove my face into every rock?
Pretty
and hopefully one of them
sure.
open?
Yeah, pretty sure as a kid I pushed every stone, bombed every wall, burnt
Yeah.
every tree.
I think that's kind of what you had to do. Unless you got like a guide or something, but there were
Yeah,
guides
who
back
wants
then.
it? Yeah, who wants to spend money on that? Like the we didn't. I didn't have the internet to. We didn't have the internet for this sort of thing. It just didn't exist.
Internet like didn't even exist back then. I still remember downloading like a JPEG image that took like 30 minutes, and then when you finally download it, you're like, "Yay, it's Fred Flintstone!" The end.
Captain Green buying a key, which if he goes back to 2 is kind of significant because
I mean, he only needs one key
you'll
on
get
level 2.
yeah if
To
he,
get
if he
the
goes the
answer.
correct way, yeah.
Yeah. So we checked the magical sword second quest spot, and it was nothing. And I believe Captain Green pretty much cleared out the rest of Death Mountain, and we have nothing. So we probably are blocked by the raft?
We still have to look at the other raft spot.
Is it really the only spot we have left? Is that?
Oh,
other
I'm not
raft?
gonna say that now. We missed all of Death Mountain, and they hadn't done it yet.
No, Captain Green already did all of Death Mountain.
Well, he has now. He hadn't done all of this. Okay, so yeah, back to start. He's gonna push the
Go.
rock.
The rock kind of got the best of him and got kind of stuck there. So at this point, I'm just gonna say that level 7's on the second raft spot. If that is,
It's starting to look like that may very well be the case. Let's see, where are we headed? This will probably be power bracelet spots for Captain Green.
Chessjerk is continuing his exploration of Death Mountain, retracing Captain Green's footsteps, but we know we're not going to find anything here. Maybe we'll find another heart. That's about it. Captain Green is looking at the power bracelet spots that Chessjerk has already
Yeah,
seen.
there may still be one take any left. I know we've seen at least 3.
I remember, I think there's one to the right of where Chessjerk is right now in Death Mountain. And if he only has 1 bomb left, so he's gonna, might as well just check it. No, I was wrong. He just cracked some windows. Yeah. Captain Green looks so puzzled, like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Go! Forth! Go to the raft spot! I command you! He heard me. He's like, stop yelling at me! I'm doing it! Or not. Oh, bombs?
I mean, he might be able to pick this up. Or not!
Mm,
Oh, you got 11 hearts and you can't pick it up. That's a shame.
Nope. You're gonna either need 1 more, 2 more, 3 more hearts to pick that up.
Yeah, probably not gonna see him pick it up at this point. It was on path right now.
Yeah.
So you might as well check it. But unfortunately, not the answer. And it would have been nice because then he would have had all the bombs for the
Wow,
for
convenient
level 7
bomb
if it
spot
really
here.
is here.
He's just gonna, grab a pack of 20 or a pack of 4 and move on his way. He knows this has to be 7 at this point. Yeah, he's not even
We're
dealing with
about
those
to find
bunnies. He knows he's not coming back. Wow.
And it is
Wow.
7.
So
And that's-
first
that's a big
quest
7.
mixed overworld has 11 recorder spots. It has 7 power bracelet spots. It doesn't change the raft spots whatsoever.
And here we are, 2 raft spots, which means Chessjerk needs to get over to 5 to get his raft.
And I think he just willed it into existence because he's booking it to 5. Wow. That's amazing. So, in this level 7, so far we have some squishy gorillas. I don't know if we're going to have any wizrobes with the gorillas. I haven't really been paying attention to what goes with what. At this point, will Captain Green dig out the item in 7?
Oh, there's our bait block. Captain Green says, "I bought it. I might as well use it. Here, have your food."
Oh, gee, thanks. And that's it. Oh man, but you could have used that bait to like group up gorillas together, like these orange ones.
You could, and that'd
die
be
in 2
super
hits.
valuable in.
Oh my! How
nice
many?
bombs.
What?
Nice bomb force. That was pretty cool.
That was a triple bomb drop. How?
Now,
Okay,
the interesting question. Captain Green's going to get an item here. We don't know what. Could be bombs plus. We could still have the dream. Bow and silvers in 9. But Captain Green, again, has not found the heart container out of 6, has not found the any key out of 2. So it will be interesting to see if he goes straight to 9 or if he decides to go back into one of those other dungeons. And let's see if he can get around that Triforce. Okay, he does.
He's under the mentality that the seed was too free to begin with, and now all the trolls happening at the very end. So maybe he's thinking, okay, something important is in here. Otherwise, chessjerk probably already had it and would have finished by now.
Now, once he gets the item out of here, he'll have to make that decision. The good news for him is if he does go back to those locations, the items are very, very quick.
Oh, yeah, 6 was like just instant. 2 was pretty instant.
Yeah, 2, we just had to follow the key door, and 6, I think it was the first enemy room.
Yep.
With some red dark nuts, and he's seen that room, and he knows that could be a push block.
We have a key in the corner here with a single block.
I believe that's a dead giveaway. This is a staircase.
And we have the
silvers. Okay,
7.
so we have a bow and a bomb upgrade in 9. So Captain Green is going to go back to his Triforce, and then he will have a decision to make. chessjerk, checking his RAF spots, is going to find 4 here. Vanilla 4, in fact.
He's gonna start going through the eye of the dodo. So Captain Green's gonna pick up his 8th Triforce, which last one being level 7, is eligible for level 9. He's gonna start booking it, and we're gonna start looking for a bow, a pig, and a princess.
Let's see if he goes to 6 or 2 first. I mean, the argument for 2 is a little bit better than for 6, because 2 is such a small dungeon. But he also knows about that, both runners ran into a, he's gonna go into 2.
I can't fault him for this. I mean, it is a few, maybe like 2 minutes altogether away from the time, but I mean, It's better be safe than sorry, I guess. Captain Green is going to bomb here as opposed to using that one key, and then is going to find out, oh yeah, and I could have just gone here the whole time, except there's wizrobes, and I probably wouldn't have stayed here for that. So, Captain Green looking for the item in level 2. chessjerk is still looking for both the item and the Triforce in level 4. I don't know. chessjerk does have the knowledge of level 2 and level 6 already, but I don't know if that's going to give too much of an advantage. At this point, I think Captain Green has the advantage.
chessjerk needs level 9 to do level 9 things to Captain Green.
Oh, come on. This
but
season's
level
so
9
nice.
can do it, it is level 9. And we do have, Captain Green gets his any key. Let's see if he goes back into level 6. Level 6 a little less desirable, again, because it's a larger dungeon. He has no idea that the item is so close to start.
Screen scrolls from Captain Green are so crisp. Yeah, he's going back into 6. He's gonna find the knowledge of that item right away and be... No, never mind. Now he's gonna be thinking, oh dear, what did I just pass up on?
I mean, yeah. I agree with this play. Like, 6 is so big, and that is a big 6. You don't want to be digging deep into that 6 just for what could be, to his mind, the container heart, or the bombs plus. Now, the bombs plus would be a nice thing to pick up, but Probably gonna be. I bet there's a bomb upgrade there in 6 too, because we've seen most of the rest of the dungeons. We've seen very little of 6.
We only see one room. That's it.
Blue. We have Wizrobes in 9. There you go. There's your troll.
And they don't die to 2 bombs. Oh,
I think
beautiful.
looks like you need 3 bombs.
Yeah, you need 3 bombs to kill blue Wizrobe. So Captain Green
that's
in
gross.
level 9. It just went to bow medium.
Wow.
Come on.
Well, he's never going back into. I mean, there is a world in which you go back into 6 because you've found the bombs plus, and you think maybe 6 is the answer.
Yeah.
Nope. We immediately found the bow. So now we just need a roar. We just need our roar. We just need our door.
Yep. So Ganon is going to be, what is it? If you hear a roar, it's going to be in an adjacent room, and Zelda is going to be in a shutter room that doesn't open until you kill Ganon. How fast can Captain Green? What is Captain Green?
He's only got
doing?
1 bomb. He's gonna. I assume he's going to buy some more.
He's
Or
gonna.
maybe just want some money. Okay.
He's gonna store a count here, I think.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense. There we go. There's that beautiful job of getting that 10 count.
And that's a pretty nice screen to and then he burns himself to go back to the 0 count.
Right.
That's a really nice screen to store up counts, because even if you don't have good enemies, you can always kill the Armoses that die to a boomerang.
Yep. And we never have to kill these blue Wizrobes again. So, yay. Of course, they could try and kill us.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you have a red ring or not. They'll still murder you any day. So far you have to use a bomb to progress further, huh? No habla See, this guy doesn't understand Hylian, so how are you supposed to read the book that you
I
pick
know,
up?
right?
And also, how does the book have detailed pages of the layouts of every single one of Ganon's dungeons?
He didn't hide that very well.
Is it is it his instruction manual?
Gosh, this is definitely not going to be a nice 9 with not a lot of bombs and lots of blue Wizrobes.
Jerk is finally in his final dungeon, 7.
I mean, I said there's no way you go back into, what was it, 8 that had the bomb upgrade? But holy cow, if you have that many blue Wizrobe rooms, I could see at least contemplating.
At that point, but then again, you don't have the rupees. I mean, chessjerk has
that's true.
almost
We had 72.
enough.
It was like 100 and something.
It was kind of like my situation in my race yesterday, except when I saw the bomb upgrade, I just said, I'm gonna erase this from my memory immediately. And I forgot about it.
Was that the one that Boof was yelling at you for?
I said no yelling, but I still got yelled at. Nice pause threats to avoid the blue Wizrobe. So one thing with Wizrobes is if you pause enough times on the screen, you actually prevent them from shooting their beams. So you can stare a Wizrobe right in the face while walking up to it and prevent it from shooting beams at you. The problem is, if you do it incorrectly, you can have multiple beams getting shot at once.
Yeah, this bomb situation is just bad, and it's gonna be bad for chessjerk too. So unfortunately, I mean, I don't see him having any advantage unless he he's in a completely different part of 7. If he manages to find, I don't think we saw any of this part of 7. So maybe the other bomb upgrade is here, and he can find it.
Maybe, and I mean, chessjerk would need, I think, what, 5 more rupees?
I want to say it was 117.
Just 4 more rupees.
It was
I think it was
something.
117. He got trapped in a room with blue wizards.
Yeah, up A out of that.
Well, that brings him closer to Triforce and the item, I think.
Yeah, everything was up here. I think he might have seen the Triforce. The item was, I think, in the upper left.
Wait, so he's at
2
7.
and 8. Oh, we saw our tracker Darkfall says we found a 2 bomb upgrade. Okay, missed that. We must have only saw that on chessjerk's side because Captain Green didn't do. Maybe we did see. I don't remember.
Maybe.
And chessjerk also bought the meat, so he's gonna go ahead and use it.
But the interesting thing about chessjerk is now that he has the rupees and he has the hearts, after leaving level 7, I think he's going to go for the White Sword Cave and get the bombs before going to level 9.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely.
Not the White Sword, the Magical Sword Cave.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a. I mean, it could have rolled up to 14, but 15, pretty good chance it's gonna. He'll be able to grab it.
Wait, if it goes up to the max, we're gonna have a talk. So is this... So we have a shutter door surrounded by Patra. Is this going to be our Zelda?
Nope.
No. Chessjerk, I think that's your item, buddy. I think. Maybe not. No, this is his item.
Yeah, I think it was this room.
The little dinosaur who's like, oh, please don't hurt me. I'm going to shoot fireballs at you. Poof. There we go. Chessjerk is going to pick up his silver arrows.
Oh, what an awful room.
The blue Wizzy playing in a...
Yeah, Captain Green. Yeah, Captain Green, you know, showing off his candle boost strats there.
I always envy these players who know how to candle boost correctly. So no roar, no door. We have a potential door, though. Captain Green is going to shoot all of his monies out his butt until he has none left. But we still don't know if that was Zelda or not.
Nope.
I remember Captain Green finding a Triforce early on in like a ladder room, but
yeah,
I guess he just missed it.
I want to say it was in a Chevy room, but
yeah, the Chevy ladder room. There we go.
Yeah, this one right here.
Now. Oh god, locked in with a blue wizard and a couple gorillas. Yuck.
With 3 shutter doors.
Like, you can go to the right, but that's about it. I'm surprised. Did Captain Green even check the right yet? Or he's just gonna kill some of these easier ones and then check? Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well. It's a 3-bomb wizrobe. You know?
Oh no, we got
and now we're just locked in.
We got Old Man Link
This is
here.
also, well, at least we have the blue bubble as well as the red one, but he is going to be able to clear this room just very slowly. Okay, thank you, blue bubble.
Nothing ever shut me in level 9. What's going on in today's contraptions? Oh, so Chessjerk.
Oh, right, can't be a transport because it is a shutter door. Okay, let's see what this takes us to. Oh, for a moment there, I didn't. The door to the left there, I swear hesitated slightly more than all the other doors. So I'm like, oh, that's it. No, but yeah, just.
I don't think Zelda could be in a multi-shutter.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Unless it's on Ganon's room, that's a separate story now. Oh wow, Chessjerk getting 2 bombs from these Lionels, but he completely ignored the magical sword bombs. I guess he feels like he's really behind, which in this case, we know it's true.
Right. But having extra bombs would be one way he could potentially catch up.
Oh my god. So he knows, okay, I gotta find a bow, and guess what? The first room in, hey look, a potential staircase with wizrobes.
He is gonna kill these wizrobes. So he will get his bow. Captain Green using his last potion. And does not have money to buy another one. Yeah, that was the blue one.
Was that by accident?
No, I think it was I think he needed it. I think that was by design.
By design.
It was on purpose.
Alright, Chessjerk found his bow, and it's off to the races. Who's gonna find the Ganon first? Who's gonna find the Zelda first? We still have no idea. All we know is Captain Green has a wider map coverage of this level.
Yeah, he's got an exploration lead, but if Chessjerk finds a better path...
Oh, Captain Green used his last bomb, and it does not open.
Okay, so... what now?
Captain Green only has 7 rupees. He's in the situation I was in yesterday.
Yeah, I mean... he's gonna save it, so he's gonna have to force a bomb drop somewhere.
Either force a bomb drop or try to get 13 rupees, but you probably want the bomb drops. Yep. Reset the console is probably the way to do it. Well, Chessjerk is holding on to 1 single bomb, and I think something if he doesn't force any bombs in here, something similar is going to happen.
And wait. Captain Green doesn't have the option of checking the magic sword bombs because he already checked it, and it was not available at 11. Chessjerk could go do that, and maybe there's a really good chance he'd be able to pick that up. Yeah,
Chessjerk just went to 0 himself, so he might be actually thinking about it, but he does have rupees to buy bombs. If I recall, there's some bombs close by. Maybe not.
I don't know if there's a dungeon nearby the magical bomb spot.
There is not only level 7.
Mm.
Either level 8 or level 7, and it's like still distance.
So he's just gonna. No, he's gonna go until 6.
So he's resetting the overworld so he can go back up and try to kill those blue Lionels.
There you go. That would make sense.
This is giving me back PTSD from yesterday.
I imagine it is. Wow, that's such an ugly level 9. You know, when you don't have a sword to kill the blue wizards and you have to kill them, and you'll only have 8 bombs max to your name because you couldn't afford things when you wanted. There is a secret that I remember Captain Green left. I don't remember where. Somewhere in the Death Mountain area, I believe. So it'd be way far out of the way for him to go grab, and I don't know what size it is.
I was just thinking I should probably do something that Boof would do. Well, this is what you get for not picking up the bomb upgrades.
Yeah, chat's saying that chessjerk picked up the +2 bombs in 9. So should have maximum of 10 if that's the case.
Wait, chessjerk? No. That would be no.
I missed it.
if that's the case, then it must have been really early. But I didn't see that.
Okay. CD and Prof say we haven't seen it yet, so.
Gotcha. Oh, good job, chessjerk, forcing a bomb. Where is CaptainGreen7 going? I'm assuming he's trying to go back to level 9 somehow, probably going to 6. Yep.
Yeah, it's the closest.
So both runners going back into level 9. So far, again, Captain Green has the advantage of exploration, but we don't know where that piggy is or where that girl is.
And there's going to be a lot. This bomb situation isn't going anywhere.
Nope.
Because we've been pretty lucky so far. The dungeons that have had blue wizards, I don't think we've had to kill a single blue wizard until we got into 9. We've seen a few of them. Except maybe we might need to kill 1 for the any key. There we go. Captain Green is going to go ahead and force an extra bomb. So he has 7 going back into 9. chessjerk with 5.
Oh, there's a bomb plus.
Yeah, you want that. You definitely want that.
Okay, now chessjerk has 10 versus Captain Green 7. But Captain Green knows where to bomb here.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that Captain Green has not explored this part of the dungeon, so I imagine that he'll get to that spot pretty soon. And is there? Yeah. No, not going to push that block. So that's a little unfortunate.
Our runners are high-fiving right now. Nope.
Yeah, he's going to miss the bomb upgrade. I mean, he knows he doesn't need the item. He also knows it could be the container heart, which we know it isn't. But Captain Green did not get the container heart out of 6, so he does not know that it's the bombs plus that is waiting for him there.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think he should. Go ahead.
If he gets locked out of this area and has to go back, that'd probably actually really good for him. Yeah, get hit by the bubble because he got hit by the red.
It's looking more.
So now now he's checking. Oh, hey, maybe this is a magical transport I need to go to, and instead sees the bombs plus.
Both runners now have 10 bombs to their name.
Yay, 10 bombs.
Oh, wow, you have to use so many bombs. Don't get hit, chessjerk. Those red bubbles are gonna slow you down. You can't slow down. You gotta speed up. So I don't know if we've seen this staircase, but at this point, any staircase I see our players taking, I'm always like, is this it? Wait,
yeah.
It took him 1 room to the right. Oh god, what if you have to kill those wizrobes to get to Ganon?
You might. I mean, any things. You know, we both runners, I think, have been pretty well into the most of the east side. Yeah, I think chessjerk's thinking about it.
chessjerk's like, well, Captain Green hasn't finished yet. Something might be up, and maybe this is it. I have a feeling that Captain Green was able to get to that side, but then again, at this point, I don't know. Captain Green is prioritizing those staircases, though, which I like this move. Because even with these blue wizards, they take 3 bombs, but there's so many of them as well, to the point, like, even if you clear it out, you're just not going to have bombs left.
Yeah. That's exactly the problem.
Oh, we found
That
Zelda's room.
yeah, okay, well that this room is pretty useless. Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't just up A, but
Blue Wizards are not playing nice. He's trying to group them up. Can we bomb to the left of where Captain Green is? We don't know.
Captain Green, no, there's no rooms to either the left or right here.
Oh, there's okay. For some reason, yeah. Okay.
So this is definitely a tiny little one-off.
Yeah, I thought he was the one room above there. Interesting. So interesting. Okay. Oh, chessjerk, you got 3 more, but you have 4 bombs.
Yeah, this is tough.
I wonder, does he hear the roar here? I don't know that.
I want to say that Captain Green has at least walked into this room, so I doubt it.
2 bombs, 2 wizrobes, 12 HP, assumingly.
Oh, there's Zelda right there. We found the room.
Zelda is... Oh, and chessjerk will find Zelda right here as well. So they both found Zelda, just different sides.
Yeah, that works. Unfortunately, we have a path to Zelda on both sides, but we don't have a path to Ganon yet.
Where is this pig? Normally he's loud. Maybe he's like really quiet. He's like, I don't want to disturb neighbors. It looks like the top left side of the map, according to Captain Green's map. Because it looks like he hasn't gone there yet.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna set up a count here. I'm a little surprised you use arrows to do that, because you don't have that much money.
At this point, I think he's definitely just gonna force everything. He's never going to go back to 0. So might as well use the arrows when you can. Where is this magic staircase that goes to the A or the M in camp? Why do they both have camp 9? That's interesting. chessjerk at 1 bomb, so he can't afford to waste that final bomb. He has to come up with a count somewhere. And quick. Captain Green using the old man to build up a count. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that's a really nice strat. Yeah, have we seen those? There are 3 rooms in the upper right. I'm not sure we've seen, but with chessjerk only having the 1 bomb.
chessjerk I thought was up there just recently, so I don't think we heard that. Heard the pig at the time.
Yeah, chat's saying Captain Green has been up there, so.
So it has to be the 2nd or 3rd column. Top left somehow, and I'm assuming it's you can't bomb into it either.
Yeah, I think they've tried.
Yeah,
Let's see where this
found the locked room that Captain Green's found with the blue wizrobe. Except he only has 1 bomb. He can't clear this. He has to up and A out.
Game just spit us 1 room.
Oh boy. All right, chessjerk, what's the plan? Buy bombs or?
Nah,
bombs?
he's gonna use these levers to force him again.
No, he's recording out of here. Is he gonna go to 7 and try for the?
Oh, chessjerk is leaving. Okay.
Yep. One is forcing, 1 is leaving. Yep, he's going to level 7, I guess. I can't blame him. Maybe, I guess level 8 is closer by, like, a room. Yeah. Where are you going? You're gonna buy bombs? You're gonna go level it.
He's gonna go. He's got the money to go buy the bomb upgrade.
I guess so. But wouldn't it be faster to check the magical sword upgrade?
Maybe he's hoping for a +6. Magical sword is it guaranteed +2, but not almost guaranteed +2. Could have rolled up to 14.
Yeah, chessjerk hasn't seen as much as what Captain Green has seen, so he still thinks he has to bomb around everywhere. Which, I mean, it might still be the solution, but... Okay, I can't fault him for this, I guess.
Yeah, chat suggesting how about both? Like, that wouldn't be unreasonable either.
He just walks away with, like, 18 bombs or something. It's like, wow! Okay, Captain Green's going north. We found the old man. Can you bomb to the left here? Probably not.
Yeah, I think I want to say he tried that. And then we have this shoot room.
Yep, the wizrobe right in your face shooting everything at you. chessjerk remembering the path. gets +5.
Again, a
And-
very nice candle boost there.
Oh, we have
Okay,
a new bumble.
yeah, this is new territory here.
This might be it. This has to be it.
Zelda 1 lag being... Okay, so we're gonna go through the key door.
Oh.
And we're gonna go north. There it is. It's right here.
We found them. What did it say? Ladies and gentlemen, here's Picky Picky.
Now, Captain Green only with 2 hearts, but does have the red ring, thankfully. Does not have a potion.
7 to 8 hits with the wand, even though boss is rolled up, that's the maximum for Ganon in terms of hits. Oh, he's gotta be careful. 1 heart left. Half a heart left on the red ring. He has the stun lock.
Yeah, oh, he's got the stun lock. And
Good job.
got the silver arrow. He does have the path.
Ganon broke his game. It's
Oh
stuck.
no!
It's his last curse. Now we'll never know what happened. But meanwhile, chessjerk is back in with his 15 bombs, and he's gonna start bombing all around trying to find Ganon while we get Captain
Okay.
Green's screen back.
Okay.
And we got it frozen again. And it's back.
I don't think it looks like his stream didn't actually ever go down, so that's at least something.
Yeah, so I think the biggest factor here was really that ladder. No. The raft. Going into 5 early, getting that raft.
Yeah, it gave Captain Green enough time, enough of a head start into 9. Also, the way he was handling the bomb situation was maybe a little bit better. Just going and constantly going outside and forcing more bombs.
It does take up time, but just to have the bombs to continue with level 9, that was great. Well, everybody in chat, get your GGs out for CaptainGreen7, finishing with an official racetime.gg time of 1:31:10. Followed by an immediate forfeit from chessjerk.
Can you blame him?
At this point,
At this point, it's like, what blue wizard room have I missed? You know.
the seed was so nice throughout. They even give you a free bow on your entrance to 9. It's like your entry ticket. Here's your bow.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
the seed was nice, and then the blue wizard was just everywhere in level 9, where our bombs just were not plentiful at all.
I guess Ganon won this race today.
There you go. Now, this is not the end for chessjerk, because this is a best 2 out of 3, so he'll have his shot on the next game. I'm not sure when that's scheduled for. Let me see if I can find it.
Meanwhile, we'll see if we can get our racers into our chat.
Looks like Friday at 10 will be the next race in this series. Meantime, looks like we have CaptainGreen7 in the booth here with us. GG's.
Thank you.
That was quite the ugly 9. Like no bomb upgrades throughout the game, and then 9 just says, "Hey, we're just gonna put all the blue wizards in here."
Yeah, that was awful. All the blue wizrobes and all the bomb walls.
And 3 they rolled up to 3 bombs, needing 3 bombs to die. So. So, in fact, chessjerk even left and went back to level 8 for the bomb upgrade that you all saw. You didn't have the money to do that. Did you contemplate that? I mean, would you have contemplated that at all if you'd had money at that point?
When I went to 0, I probably would have, yeah.
And, of course, you even tried the magic bombs, and that was a big no. So... We never did find out. We never did find out what the number was for that, because chessjerk with 13 hearts could have checked it, but I did not. And welcome in, chessjerk.
GG, Captain.
Thanks, GG.
Yeah, that was. We were just saying that. I mean, the seed was pretty nice. You got the ladder for the wand pretty early. The bow was late, but all the bunnies were on the overworld, so you didn't really have to deal with those. But yeah, then you get to level 9, and bomb walls and blue wizrobes that roll up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that I can't do the tech that gets you from left to right through a turnstile room. If I had known that, I think I would probably do a lot better. But I don't. So be it. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, I mean, Captain Green you had a decent lead going into 9 on the back of getting a raft earlier.
When you full clear the overworld, then you have 2 spots left and 2 dungeons left.
Yep.
Kind of makes it easy.
Yep. So in your case, chessjerk, you did that, and Captain Green ended up last location in the second raft spot too, but he had the raft for a while. That was pretty crazy that you had 2 dungeons behind the raft. All those flute spots, all those power bracelet spots in the new settings, and yet 2 raft spots were the locations.
Yep. Just frustrating that I wasted all that time going back to 8 to get a bomb upgrade because I just could not keep enough bombs to fully explore 9. So, yeah. What can you do?
I have one question. chessjerk, have you considered getting the magical bomb upgrade?
I had not.
Yeah,
I don't think it was anywhere near me ever.
it was it was on the coast. So you could have taken level 7 or 8.
Is there anything else down there? Yeah, I guess the 7...
Yeah, you'd have to screen scroll.
Yeah,
yep.
Well, screen scrolling's tough too.
Because we saw you going into level 8, and we're like, wait, getting the bomb pack in level 8 is going to take longer than just screen scrolling all the way over to getting the magical sword or magical bombs. But
you end up with 5. I mean, plus 5 though, so it worked out in decently. Just unfortunately, not fast enough to get back and use those bombs to find your way.
I actually did. I mean, I did feel ahead when I found that ladder where it was to get the wand early. That definitely felt like a good play.
I want to say you got the ladder first. Is that right?
Captain Green found the ladder first.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
oh no, you found level 1 first and got the stuff out of there first. You also got that any key out of 2. That 2 was also interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Both of you went into the 2. Both of you didn't want to use up 1 key for that 1 room, or rather bombing to the side of the room where the any key was just lying there.
Or the mugger room. That was...
Yeah, you both saw the mugger room and said nope.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's understandable. Especially when in a swordless sea where you don't want to give up bombs, and I only had 3 keys, so giving up 2 seemed silly.
Yep.
Not knowing the any key was 2 rooms away.
Yeah, and Captain Green...
the enemy set scared me out of it, of course, because when you see all those blue whiz robes, it's like, I don't want to full clear this thing only for it to be under 8 blue whiz robes.
Yeah. There was like an 8... Was it 7 or 8? I don't remember. It was a lot in one of those rooms. But Captain Green, you never went back into 6. If you had and just killed the red dark nuts, that was the container heart right there.
If you go to 6 and you go 1 room down, that's where the item was.
I want to say 6 was the first dungeon you even walked into, but at the time you didn't have anything to kill the red dark nuts. So
I only did that because I had a count, and I knew that if I knew there were 3 red dark nuts there, and I thought, okay, I'm on a 7. If I just bomb all 3, I'm going to get a bomb drop, and I knew it was a staircase. So I figured that was a good chance to A, get bombs, and B, check and see if it was an item. Yep. And I did both. Didn't
take you a lot of time, so that worked out pretty well. But So yeah, in your case, Captain Green, you didn't know for sure the bow was going to be a 9, but hello, first blue is rope room almost immediately.
Yeah, it was down to either level 6 or level 9, and I popped in 6 first and saw that map and said nope. I mean, had I known it was just 1 room in, of course, I would have.
Oh yeah.
So where was Ganon in 9? Because that's the only thing I was looking for.
Upper left there were 2 rooms that kind of stuck up on the upper left, and it was the one to the right of those 2 rooms.
So I was on the way. I was probably 2 minutes from finishing, if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably, or something like that.
Oh well, bummer.
It was a acquired bomb wall, I think.
Well, I mean, I had my bombs back, so I didn't have any bomb problems. It just when you're doing it for the 3rd time through, that's not much to do. Could you have gone through that turnstile room on the middle left to get through, or was that a dead end? I don't know if you tried that.
It definitely went somewhere. I think that was at least the path to Zelda I took.
Oh, okay. Well, I found Zelda too.
Yeah, you actually found Zelda in 2 different places. chessjerk from below, Captain Green from above. So.
Oh well.
Either way would have worked.
That's about it. I got nothing else to say about this seed.
You're not done, so I mean, you're gonna play again on Friday.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts about going on into the game 2?
Hopefully we don't get this seed again.
Usually works that way.
Hey,
It usually works
I
that
gave you
way.
the shot to roll.
Yeah, I let him roll the seed. I guess that was my first
Oh,
mistake.
okay. There you go.
But the problem is, I did some practice seeds, and they were all pretty bad too. So I didn't trust myself.
Fair enough.
Maybe we'll get Dark Falls to roll it. Maybe he rolls good seeds.
All right. Anything either one of you wants to add before we close this out?
No, I think the less said, the better. Thank you for comms and tracking and everything. It's always an honor.
Yep, echoing that. Thanks, comms. Thanks, Dark Falls tracking. Thanks for speaking for the restream, and thanks everyone who's watching.
And thank you for putting a good show on for us.
And if you haven't already been following these guys, I'll go ahead and put the command in chat, and there you go. You can click on one of those, follow these runners. That's it for today. Tomorrow we have 2 races going on at the same time. At 10 o'clock we have Fury SK versus Shaddy. I believe that's game 3. And then also at 3, and I know you won't be watching that one, because also Thursday at 10 o'clock, Saver, who's sitting here with me, will be playing Bogey. The channel's undecided yet, so a couple of good races. Yours is game 2, if I'm not mistaken, is that right?
It is game 2 against Bogey, yes.
Game 2, and you're up 1-0, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so good luck on that one.
Thank you.
And good luck to all our runners. And then the aforementioned Friday at 10 o'clock, game 2 of this matchup. So keep an eye on that schedule, find out when those, what channels those races will be on. But yeah, that'll do it for us. Saver, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was fun to commentate with you, Tracy.
Absolutely. And of course, Dark Falls, our tracker. A tracker's always the MVPs in whatever randomizer you are doing. Dark Falls definitely deserves that call out. Can't do it without him. And of course, everybody watching, thank you for watching, everyone out there. Saber, why don't you go ahead and take us out?
All right, so on behalf of Speed Gaming and commentary team and tracker team, thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the continuing matchups between a couple of runners and the follow-up matchup to Captain Green in chessjerk on Friday. Have a good night, everyone.